Moving on now, a recent landslide in a luxury neighborhood in Mexico City has prompted some neighbors, activists, and opposition lawmakers to call attention to what many say is a widespread problem of political and real estate corruption. Our correspondent Clayton Kahn now reports.
Here, teetering on this cliffside, is just one building of a luxury residential complex that amounts to 60 apartments over an area of 29,124 square meters. In late October, a series of landslides put the residents and their properties at serious risk. The authorities say they're investigating.
The study can take up to 3 weeks, with experts from both the federal government and from the National Autonomous University. We want to be sure, with security, when these studies are finished.
However, residents and workers at the high-end complex called Vista del Campo were told otherwise, that although work is being carried out to repair the structural damage, everything is fine.
Well, what I know is that they gave us the instructions that nothing is going to happen, that we should be calm, and that this is not going to affect anyone.
Yet, some residents of Vista del Campo, which is part of Mexico City's rapidly growing elite Santa Fe neighborhood, are filing lawsuits, claiming that a mixture of political corruption and failure by real estate developers to follow protocols and acquire permits is behind the landslide. Analysts argue that the problem behind me represents only the tip of the iceberg. While urban studies academic Iván Azuara points out that at least 70% of Santa Fe's territory, originally categorized as protected, has been invaded by luxury urban developments, it is only symptomatic of a citywide phenomena.
This is a powder keg. Imagine deregulation for years with the lack of risk and environmental impact studies, which have not been carried out for many buildings. And so we are truly at the first show of the consequences that can be caused by evading these norms and allowing this deregulation in favor of big capital.
And what Azuara and other analysts have pointed out is that this mixture of real estate and political corruption has prompted further gentrification, social inequality, and the construction of at least 281,000 buildings that have been deemed unsafe. Clayton Kahn, Telesur, Mexico City.